Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, I was originally going to be playing Kalthazat. Then I got into a couple warm-up matches, and the migraine ended up winning. I needed an easier character. What do you know? Tracer's right here, ready for the call. In today's video, we are going to be playing the basic shoot them until they're dead Tracer, one we've shown off on the channel many times. I used to be in the top 10 Tracers in ranked top highest win rates in the entire video game. I have fallen a long way since then, but I hope you guys still find this information useful. If you want to see more of our Heroes of the Storm deep dives, please be sure to check out the playlist in the video description. We are constantly adding content to that. Oh, also, this is the first Heroes of the Storm video in 2K resolutions here on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Hanamura Temple today. The friendly team, Tracer, Lucio, Genji, Kel'Thas, and Garrosh, the enemy team. I've seen these guys before. Malfurion, ETC, Zagara, Junkrat, and Malthael. At level 1, we're going for Tracer rounds. Increase basic attack range by 10%. Basic attacks against a hero reveal a small area around them for 3 seconds. I've been an advocate for this talent since the beginning of time. I think it's really good. One of the big frustrations on Tracer is when you lose target of who you're shooting at, because then all of your sustain goes away too. Tracer rounds completely alleviates that problem. If someone runs into a bush, you're still able to see him. You're still shooting him. You keep that consistent DPS up. Tracer is a bit unique in this game because she starts with her ult at level 1. This is Pulse Bomb. The build we're running today is not centered on building up Pulse Bomb quickly. That's what episode 2 for this deep dive is going to be about. But it is something that we have to consider from the very beginning of the game right away. And one of the best ways of pumping up the ult percentage is just by landing your W on enemies. Doesn't even have to be enemy heroes. It's just you want to use your W every time it's off cooldown. So there's no easy things for me to hit. If this minion camp was up here, if this mercenary camp was up, I would move up and I would slap it. The idea is use W every opportunity you get. And that will give you significantly more pulse bombs throughout the course of an entire match. Speaking of pulse bombs, we did it! Just not to the target I was aiming for. Pulse bomb only has the charge requirement. It doesn't have a cooldown, so the faster you can charge this up, the better your life shall be. We do have some basic healing with Tracer's kit now. So every time I shoot, I am going to get a little health back. And of course, the Lucio healing is huge in this situation too. He's providing a ton of sustain. The Lucio movement speed should be pretty good too. We should be able to chase down 81 in the known universe between our two characters. So, E ability is way more telegraphed than it used to be. Enemies can see where you are returning to. The devs, before the game kind of went into maintenance mode, did a lot of tweaking on Tracer to try to make her feel more fair. I think she kind of set the tone for Overwatch characters coming into the game and just being absolutely fucking busted. We do land the pulse bomb against Zagara, and let's try to just zip out. We'll grab this regen globe and then keep the healing going just by landing these shots. You kind of get the pacing. We play really aggressive when we have a charge. When we don't have a charge, we do everything in our power to build it up so we can play aggressive again. These vision camps on Hanamura give a ton of XP, so I would love to contest these while we can. Leeching rounds is going to increase our healing even more. This used to be the only way to get healing on Tracer. I'm very happy that's no longer the case. Just to rewind before I get fucking rooted over there. Rewind is a very long cooldown, 17 seconds as of right now. If you don't have rewind, you need to play a lot more cautiously. It's going to return us to where we were 2 seconds ago, and like I said, the enemy team can see where that is, so we do need to be mindful of our positioning both now and in the past. The objective is coming up pretty soon. I'm going to see if we can deal some damage to this Malthael, maybe force him back. He is my attack target, so as long as I just hang out around this range, we should be chilling. That was what I thought would be an easy pulse bomb, but he teleported back to the minion wave very quickly there. And we lost our Lucio in this altercation, but don't you worry, we'll just keep the shots flowing. Keep the shots flowing. I actually can play pretty aggressive now. He does have his trait on me. Let's see if we can do anything with it, though. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Melee. And we got the kills. 79% charge on our ult. As the objective is moving down to the bottom lane, we should at least have a numbers advantage moving into... Oh, well, that sucked. Didn't see that coming. Let me sippy cup really fast, and then maybe I could join back in. This fight is in full swing, but I can't go in like I am right now. Lucio is here as well for some added defense, and I see Zagara very low. Nicely done taking her down. We're going to focus damage onto Junkrat here. Not too much, because I don't want to die. I do have the pulse bomb, so really, I should just be looking for flanking angles, trying to get that on someone. Let me hang out near Lucio to get some passive HP regen. And it looks like for the time being, we have won the war for the payload. He sees me coming. I really like sleight of hand. I'm going to be honest with you. The best talent choices across the board, the most used, are not sleight of hand. I'm leaving this. Holy shit. It's the locked and loaded, where you play the little Gears of War minigame. I don't like that talent. It takes focus away from what's important, which is me moving around killing people. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. I kind of forgot that Junkrat could just auto attack. I was like, everything's a skill shot. I can dance around this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So a lot of people do go for the locked and loaded talent here. It does give you more damage, but again, you have to hit your trait in the middle of your reload. I don't play that way, dude. I just don't do it. I just don't do it. You could get a little more damage out of it if you wanted to do that, though. Sleight of hand makes it so your reload just goes by instantly, which gives you more damage uptime, gives you more ultimate generation uptime too, which I think is really important. And we're just gonna zoom right in on this Zagara here, landing the pulse bomb, trying to keep up that extra damage, and it looks like it was successful. Now, I kind of need to front to back to these guys. I don't necessarily want to dive that back line, because Malfurion can lock me down very, very easily, and that would suck. We also saw just how fast Junkrat can kill us too, so we do need to pick our engagements somewhat carefully. I'm a little worried that Malthael has just been farming the top lane like there's no tomorrow, and his team is closing in on that level 10 as a direct result of that. He is doing a pretty good job of getting that XP. I want to get this camp because this is worth it for the XP to get us caught back up to this guy. Pulse Bomb does land on Malthael here. He's taking a bunch of damage, but so am I. We're going to rewind some of that dot damage off because that's a feature of Tracer. I want to go in. I don't think I can. Sippy Cup is ready. Let's make sure we grab it. I'll go ahead and manually reload here too, so we don't have to go into this next fight with that on our mind. And we are going to take Quantum Spike, which is the best of the Tracer ultimates, no matter which you pick. It just does more damage than the other ones. And better yet, it does percentage damage. So Tracer's mostly designed to like kill high priority supports and squishies, but now we can even go after the tanks and make a very meaningful dent into that target. And it looks like after hours, oh, maybe it's not done. I was gonna say we won already, but I guess that's not the case. I believe I got Pulse Bomb on Malthael there. I'm gonna wait for these roots to go away, and then we'll push back up. Level 13 is also gonna be a very big power spike for us soon. It's gonna make everything we're doing significantly easier to do as well, which I find to be very, very important. I don't know, dude. This enemy team has been pretty good. I kind of wanted to contest their samurai there and see if we could take it from them, but they've been doing a pretty good job. I don't think that's really a possibility. I don't know if I could solo this, but I'm gonna try. I can't. I need help. Need help. Tracer's dying. Tracer's dying. Save Tracer. Save Tracer. They can leech 2 more times. No, we're good. We're good. Even with that extra healing from leeching rounds, that ain't us, dude. That ain't us. We aren't solo samurais. Enemy team's missing. We can assume they're right there. And the fact that we have our samurai out on the field means we should be looking to interrupt theirs. Just cruise right out of that. I'm chilling. I don't think I want those roots. Good damage onto their healer. And it got a kill. Don't get into the death, into the mosh. Don't bait myself in. But we're doing great damage chasing here. And this is our strength. If we can ever find ourselves in a situation where we could follow someone, it's incredibly strong. Genji jumping in, getting taken down by the towers. Oh no. And while that entire fight was going on, we committed a cardinal sin. We did not clear up the samurais that the enemy team spawned in, and we lost our building as a direct result of that. But don't you worry, level 13 is right around the corner. And when we get there, we're going to start popping off. Actually, it's level 16 for my next big power spike, but this is good too. Jumper is going to give us a little shield every time we reposition. With our blink, we have 3 charges of it too, so that's a shield that we can keep up pretty consistently. And when you consider we're healing, that shield is protecting our actual precious health bar and letting our leeching rounds get even more work in. When Blink has no charges, it also recharges even faster, so we can use our Blink even more aggressively, even when we may not have an idea of how we're going to get out of a situation. They did force my rewind there. I did not want to be sitting in the middle of those roots, completely vulnerable. We have 10 seconds until it is up and ready to go. Good damage onto the Malthael. I don't want to do too much to Junkrat here, because he could full combo me down from full health, really, to be totally honest with you. Junkrat is insanely strong. Okay, objectives coming up. We push this in. I feel pretty good about that. If we could start moving this right away, I do think that would be good. We also have 11 seconds on our samurai, so maybe we just go get that. I guess it depends on spawns. Everyone on the enemy team is up right now. I'm gonna trigger this. Okay. We're gonna apply as much healer pressure as we can here. Uh-oh. Rewind that off. Oh, those fucking banelings came out of nowhere, though. Jesus! Ah, little green bombs of death. Great X marks the spot from Genji, but Malfurion still managed to sidestep it just barely. Great damage onto the Junkrat as well, but the Maw catches our healer. Will Zagara be able to combo Banelings on top of that? It doesn't look like she is able to. Am I dumb to think we should steal the Samurai right now? Should we do that? Should we do that? All right, once we hit level 16, we're going to gain access to Ricochet, which is huge. So everything we do is based on shooting. However, it is definitely in our best interest to shoot the squishier targets in the back. Ricochet gives us a chance to shoot ETC and have our bullets just split off to hit people behind them. It also means we're going to be getting even more healing from leeching rounds because our bullets are hitting more targets with absolutely no extra requirement for me to do anything. Let me get behind this. We're doing 5 a shot. Is that what we were doing before? Enemy team is starting to gather up in the bottom lane right now. Once this is cleared, we can move towards them. Oh, unfortunately, we lost our Genji in a big push here, but that's okay. We got a lot of pressure out on the map between these two samurais. I'm going to try to stop this guy from dismounting or really doing anything that he wants to do. And I'm just going to shoot at these minions and look at those ricochets going back to the guys in the back. Free damage. It's just free damage. We'll get out of that Junkrat explosion and then think about maybe moving back in, but let's be honest, this is 5 members of the enemy team here. So at best, I think we're just being an irritant. Did not mean to rewind. That could have gotten me killed. I fat-fingered my R there. Still got the pulse bomb off onto the Malthael. If I get rooted, we are in serious trouble now, so I need to play very cautious for the next 8 seconds, but Kel'Thas is joining us here now. Enemy Malthael's looking really low. I want it, dude. I want it. Oh, no. Oh, God, I can feel the Gray Mane Syndrome. I can feel it starting to take over. Oh, that's free damage there. Let me try. Come on, I gotta try. They can't catch me. I'm Tracer. They can't fucking catch me. If they're going to continue pushing, we have our tanks moving in here pretty quick. I'm just going to mount up and grab my sippy cup. That's going to give me so much sustain to be able to move in and really be aggressive here for a while. They're probably moving in on their camp right now. I'm just going to shoot ETC. Backline is exposed here. Let me get back to my healer. Where is he? Lucio! I need you. Some space bug was attacking me, Lucio. As long as I can hit heroes safely, I can heal. He's looking for the mosh. We don't want that. We don't want that. I can hit that thing and completely delete it. Pulse has landed. That'll kill him. No, it won't! Oh, my rewind almost could have saved me. Great damage from the Kel'Thas here as the Phoenix picks up yet another kill. I was so close to potentially getting some health back with rewind there, or at least being able to reposition. Once we hit 20 total recall heals Tracer equal to the amount of health she lost during the time. If we had this, we could have zapped back up to full HP, and that is such a frustrating thing to see when you're going up against a Tracer. The enemy team does take us down, but we get a kill with the turret that's in lane as well. Zagara is no longer standing. So it's only Mouthiel for the enemy team that can move this objective forward. He decided to go up to the top lane to Stoke. I do think that this is the right play. I do think that's the right thing to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do as soon as I spawn, and I think my teammates know as well. We are heading straight for the Samurai here to get that moving. Here's our stats for the game. We've had some phenomenal AoE damage going out from our Kel'Thas. Okay. I think we should probably contest theirs immediately. Ooh, they already did it. Okay. Maybe I kill that? Because, I mean, let's be honest, the objective on this map isn't very good. Yeah, I'm going to go kill that. I'm also going to take total recall here. Enemy team looks like they're mostly on the bottom side of the map. If they aren't fighting because we're level 20, that's the right thing for them to be doing. But it does give us a really nice window here, doesn't it? ETC is missing. He might be going for... I don't know if he has the all-terrain stage dive or not. I'm just going to dismount him and try to keep him dismounted here. Free damage. Rewind. Oh, CC was too strong. I had the rewind ready too. I was ready to get that damage off of me. Good dive by our Genji. Does take down Zagara though, who I was trying to finish off. I went after her with the pulse bomb thinking I could drop the turret to get aggro off of me, and it didn't quite work out that way. At least she died. We traded there, which is best case scenario considering I inted. Enemy team is moving that objective now with 4 members of their team on it. I'm going to be back up in 35 seconds. They potentially could end this objective before I'm back in. Looks like we are setting up some brush strats here. 25 until I could start to rejoin. The objective is reaching the bottom lane right now. Genji tried to scout it out a little bit. Does see the enemy team's tank there, and they did just hit level 20. They do have it. It is available. 4 members of the enemy team stacked up very close to R4. Kel'Thas has shown, and he's doing great damage. Oh my God, onto the Mouthiel, who walked a little too close to tower range there. I see what he was going for. A massive barrage of bombs there almost takes down our Lucio as well. Mouthiel has fallen from the Phoenix damage. ETC trying to hold the left side now as our... Nice peel. As our Garrosh tries to go in and make a bit of space. Hello! I've arrived! Pulse Bomb is not ready, so we're just going to continue to shoot our adversaries here, because that's all we need to do. ETC dead at the top of the screen. Oh, God, he has Death Mosh. That almost killed me. The Samurai are up again. Pulse Bomb's out. I'm going to keep up damage on Malfurion here if I can. We should take their Samurai immediately. Now that we have theirs, we then go take ours. Okay, I think this was really good. We just shifted momentum in this match in a big, big, big way. So Lucio's moving that. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to try to get this one pushing. Lucio's moving the objective around the map. You might be wondering, wouldn't we just take the objective in this situation? The Samurai, generally speaking, will deal more damage to a camp than the objective will. Deal more damage to a building than the objective will, if it's not stopped. So if this just pushes in, then it's free damage here. Now we put the enemy team in a position where they have to decide, do we want to stop this Samurai or do we want to stop the objective? They're going to have to choose. The more opportunities you have to make your enemies take tough decisions, the more likely you are to win a match. That being said, we are going to need to group up here soon. This guy's ahead of his team. Let me try to sneak in some damage. Nothing too crazy. We're fine. Great throw into the Phoenix as well. Oh my goodness. I'm going to recall that damage that we took there, which apparently wasn't fucking any. Then I'm going to swap down to the bottom lane, and we're going to push in with this Samurai, who is getting the building for free. And now, wouldn't you know, we have a Samurai moving in for the core as well. I may have not have been the smoothest criminal on the map today. I definitely died on a few dives that I definitely would have gotten away with back in the day. But I hope this was still an enjoyable Tracer match nonetheless. We did it, dude. Very much deserved. Those Phoenix, dude, huge. So the talents we went for in today's video. If it's blue, it's for you. Tracer rounds into Legion rounds. Sleight of hand into Quantum Spike. This used to do 10% damage. Oh man, look at that nerf. Jumper into Ricochet. And then Total Recall at level 20 just to help protect our health bar even more. Here's our stats for the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. We have another Tracer build to take a look at coming out soon. Make sure you check out the playlist in the video description.